We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Tesla Inc., TSLA stock. We're going to talk about what's making it go lower, and Elon Musk is putting the pressure to the downside, making the stock crash. But we're going to talk about what you want to be doing now to be preparing yourself for opportunities as this is unraveling. But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and let's jump into it here with TSLA stock. So the home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations. If you guys want to get in on early and know about these stocks before they take off, you're more than welcome to join us. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord, and by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So these were the stocks that I mentioned, and the only one that did not give us a home run out of this list but still gave a 10 to 15% run was EVgo, right? So let's go ahead and look at these charts together because this was phenomenal, and we have a bonus stock as well. So KUBT, we caught this one in the pre-market sitting sideways, pulled back, and as it started reversing, you could see the transition and that bull indicator coming up, giving a highest point of 30% plus. Then here we have it again with 42 Vision on the stock BTB. It was pulling backwards, started to push upwards, and that dip retouched the 141 mark and went to a highest point with strength of 25% plus. And then we have here the home run from yesterday, again giving another home run today. PPSI, mentioned it in the pre-market as it was pulling downwards. You have that bear indicator popping up. This right here is what I would call the dip on 42 Vision. Gave us that bull indicator and the transitions into strength, giving a highest point of 30% plus. So let's go ahead and look here at the bonus stock, right? So the bonus stock was SOPA. I mentioned this one at 12 p.m. and this is one that I was watching with caution. I was looking for a dip and it had a lot of volatility. It was getting halted multiple times, and we caught this one on the pullback from the 30s to $26 and some change, and it ripped up in a matter of minutes to a highest point of 50% plus of $42 before pulling back. I mean, today was phenomenal. Even though the S&P 500 index and portfolios were sitting sideways or in the red, I managed to find these opportunities, and you can become part of this as well. Check out the link down below in the description. We look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Tesla, and we are seeing a big pullback happen for the last several days, and it all started with Elon Musk tweeting if he should sell 10% of his stake, which was equivalent to 20 billion. And it literally was posted on the weekend where this was sitting near all-time highs, near the peak. Things started to fall quickly yesterday, try to bounce back as traders were trading it or trying to bring it back up in hopes that it would get back to new all-time highs. And it kind of sat sideways, and here it is, the big bear indicator coming up and the biggest point of transition that we've seen on 42 Vision. Now I want to tell you guys why this right here is pretty exciting, due to the fact on what 42 Vision is showing. 42 Vision is usually a point of reversal when this is showing up. Okay, this is on the 15-minute. If I put the 30-minute, you could see how much it's going downwards. If I put the 4-hour though, it is on one big candle in that area. So what I'm looking for, which is the last time we saw this in 4 hours, this is where opportunities begin, guys. This is what I want you guys to understand and how powerful 42 Vision is. The last time on the 4 hours that this popped up was back in August, sitting at around $600 and some change, nearly 100% run from those lows. As you could see, 42 Vision showing strength and through the bull and bear cases, right, with the indicator as well. 42 Vision showing for the traders, right, anybody that's trying to swing trade or at least have some type of insight on where momentum is going. But from that point, that was the dip, and this is the exciting part on 42 Vision. This is what's considered the dip, and this is the rip, right? So we are seeing right now unravel on the 4 hour, on the 30-minute, the amount of extreme weakness that we've seen several times as this started falling and the transition started to form here, but it lost traction, right? So those are the transitions that I'm a little bit concerned about, that if it starts coming back up and loses traction, we're going to see this again, right? And that's where we're going to see new dips form. So this might create trading opportunities, but within this story beyond the 30-minute, if we look at it on the 1 day, as we could see here, we got the first bear indicator coming up since way back here, as you could see in the 700s, when that actually started to reverse. And on the 4 hour, that's around the area that we started to see the dip and reversal point. And also we are seeing here, if I remove these lines, can't really see it there, but this is green with red borders. And if this continues to transaction in that downward trend, we're going to see these turn into red, and then it's going to turn into white, just like the 4 hour, right? So when I go back to the 4 hour, that's what we're going to see at the end of it if the 1 day gets pretty extreme. But this is a very big point of opportunity once this decides to truly reverse. I wouldn't even wait for the bull indicator. If anything, what I'm looking for is a transition from white with red candles on 42 vision to go into red with green, like this one right here, but to actually come in with strength, pushing to the upside and transitioning into dark green. And the next part of that puzzle, just like you could see way back here, is from dark green to green, as you see it here, with extreme volatility to the upside. Now we did get the bear indicator on the 4 hour way back up here at 1,200, and that's where everything started in the pre-market yesterday, going into today. And we're going to talk about what has made it go down further, because 20 billion is not that much compared to the market cap of Tesla and what Tesla has done to the upside, right? So really, what else left, right? How much more money is being liquidated, creating concern to investors? Well, we have here Elon Musk's brother. He sold 109 million in Tesla stock ahead of the poll. And as we read here, he did this a total amount of 88,500 Tesla shares on November 5th, okay? He was filing that at around $1,229.91 per share via JP Morgan's information and filing, okay? The shares sold represented about 15% of his equity stake, excluding options, which creates the limbo as well for Elon Musk, because he has options that he needs to exercise, as well as we are seeing Elon Musk, the CEO, other board members selling positions, and that does not make investors confident. That does not make hedge funds confident, and we are seeing things move drastically to the downside. On the 15-minute, this morning there was a bear indicator that came up on the first candle, and the rest of the day was history, as we've seen it go down nearly a 10 to 15% move to the downside. And on options alone, that must have been hundreds of percent made for those that saw the puts as opportunities. So if you want to get clarity in the charts, you can join us. You'll see the weekly watch list, the daily watch list, like the home runs that I mentioned this morning, and also receive clarity with 42 vision indicator. Check out the link down below to the 42 vision indicator tier level in the Discord access and Patreon. You'll gain access to everything. So that is something that I do want you guys to completely take advantage of. And when we put the 4 hour, I mean, this was looking clear as day since way back here. And it's all about one's trading style, right? If you're looking to swing trade something, you know, you put the 4 hour, you put the 30-minute, you can also put the 5-minute. And throughout the day, it has given small amounts of indications, because this has been so bearish. The first one was at the beginning of the day, way up here in the pre-market. And then right here, there was a little bull moment that actually got faked out, and it's pulling downwards pretty fast again. And from here to here, it has gone down nearly almost a 0.5% or so forth, you know, making also option contracts, any puts bought around this area down to this low, go up by 10 to 20, 30% in just a matter of minutes. And same thing with this right here for a call option, going up about 10 to 20% in a matter of just 2 candles. So this is something very powerful, and we're seeing Tesla just go into extreme weakness. And what I'm not liking is on the 1 day, We just got the bear indicator, and once this candle closes, it's gonna confirm it, and we might see even more downside. If this breaks through $1,000, which it got really close to it today, this is going to get very interesting, very fast to the downside. And what is it that you need to start looking at? Different put options and different expiration dates that give you room according to your risk tolerance, and also trying to get whichever ones you can actually handle, right? Like, what amount are you willing to lose for the speculation? But one of the things that I find really exciting right now on the 30-minute, just when things are looking like this, there's usually a reversal point unless this gets way out of hand, right? Obviously, I'm not going to wait for a bull indication for a possible reversal. I am going to look at that reversal from white with red candles to red with green candles to see if there's some strength back up to the upside later on this week. But with this news, on top of even this information talking about what's making it spiral down even more, Michael Burry, the investor made famous for the Big Short movie, said that Musk may want to sell stocks to cover his personal debts. So he's basically saying that Tesla is not on the brink of not having much money, but the CEO is feeling a little tight and also finding an excuse to sell at all-time highs. I mean, that is kind of very interesting that he's selling at these all-time highs. He makes that money, he holds on to it, and he plans the next couple of years to figure out how he's going to live with that money after paying taxes on it and so forth, and his expenses, to be able to continue moving forward with his no salary type of compensation, okay? Because he doesn't have a salary according to him, and he does everything through the ownership of stock, and what the value brings him his stock, he actually obtains whatever the stocks give him. So that's pretty bold on his end, and he's very big on believing in his company, so that's very bold of him. So on the 30-minute, you know, I'm going to be looking for that reversal. We do want to see some volume come back up. Who knows how fast this can move to the upside, but it might be a dead cat bounce or a bull trap if this is actually struggling on the 1 day to actually hold up, and if it continues to transition down, and specifically if it breaks through 1,000. If it breaks through 1,000, I will be watching very closely the next support level way down here at $900 and see how things react between 1,000 and 900 for possible long call options as well. That's something you may want to look into. I've talked about it in the previous videos, and that is something that I do want to encourage everyone to check out once things start to level off and find a floor, because this has not found a floor yet and it is struggling to stay up. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below in the comments, and let's make some money.